the bar session last week, this week we're going to be practicing skills for beam. So we've got 4 skills we're going to be working towards, which are spins and spin preps, arabesques, handstand preps, so needle kicks, and also rolls. For today's session, it would be really great if you could find something like a chair, a wall area, or the back of a sofa that you can rest on while we're doing our standing up exercise. If you haven't got anything, don't worry, you can just give them a go without it. So our first skill we're going to be practicing for today is a full spin on the beam. So this is where you start with your foot in front, you have your arms one bent, one straight, and you spin towards the leg in front of you. So up on your toe, arms up, and you finish foot in front. To be able to do this, we have to have good strength in our calf muscles so that we're able to raise up onto our toes while we're spinning. So the first exercise we're going to do is calf raises, which is where you rise up and down on your toes, not too quickly, holding a little bit at the top. And then after that, we're going to move on to single leg calf raises, so lifting up one leg, toe to knee, and rising up and down just on one foot. And then we're going to change and do the other leg. 20 seconds of each exercise, off we go. Now we're going to move on to relevés. This is where we start with one foot in front of the other. Arms are going to go up by your ears as you rise up onto your toes. Then you're going to do a half turn to face the other way and come down flat feet. Then we're going to go up and back the other way. You want to try and work out which way is easiest to turn, because if you do try and turn the other way, you're going to get a little bit twisted with your legs. So work out which way is easiest. We're going to do that 10 times. Let's go. Horizontally, one foot in front, and you're going to snap everything up. So your arms are going up to your ears, your back foot's pointing up to your knee, and you're rising up on your toe as well. So we're going to start with our heart cross, one foot pointed behind. You want to make sure to lock this bottom leg in nice and straight, and as your arms go out, your back leg lifts up, and then finish feet together with a nice stretch. As your leg comes up, see if you can try and keep your chest up as well, like this, rather than dropping it down low. So So the first exercise we're going to do is going to help us with that nice arch shape that we need in our arabesque. So lie down on your tummy, arms out to the side, you're going to lift your chest off the floor, and then your back legs are going to come up one at a time and flutter. Try and get your legs nice and straight and your chest off the floor. Are kickbacks and pulses. So holding onto your support, you're going to put one foot behind you. Now keeping this bottom leg nice and straight and your toe pointing chest up, you're going to lift up that back leg and kick behind you. You want to try and keep this leg straight as well, so try not to flick it and try and squeeze it so your knees nice and straight. We're going to do 10 on that leg and then we're going to change and do 10 on the other leg. After we've done that, we're going to move on to pulses and you're going to lift your leg up and do 10 pulses, so little ones but with your legs already lifted. And then after that we're going to do 10 on the other leg. We're going to do 3 arabesques, holding each one for about 3 seconds. Into and exit out of the handstand. So we're looking for arms up by your ears, a nice leg lift into a lunge, then you're going to lift your back leg up to make a T shape, and today we're just going to do a needle kick and then come back up the same way to finish in a lunge. So to get that nice split in our needle kick, we first of all need to work on our splits on the floor. So I'm going to show you now how we stretch for our splits, and we're going to hold each leg for 10 seconds. On our splits in the needle kick. So if you've got a sofa you can use for this, that'd be amazing. If not, don't worry, you can do it from the floor. But what we're going to do is we're going to stand up and keep one leg nice and straight on the floor. You're going to put the other one on the sofa, or if you haven't got a sofa you can just do this on the floor. Okay, and you're going to kick up into a needle kick from there. As As you're doing these, try and keep this bottom leg really straight. Try not to let it bend, nice and straight as you kick. So we're going to do 10 of those on one leg and then change and do 10 on the other leg. And how we come out of the handstand. So starting in a lunge, then we're going to move into a T shape, and then into needle kick, and then back the same way, T shape, lunge. Okay, we're going to do that 10 times back and forth. The whole time you're doing this, you can keep your arms by your ears, and also when your hands are on the floor, try not to leave them on the floor too long. You want to push away from the floor almost straight away. This is the exit from the forward roll on the beam, which requires lots of strength in our legs to stand up without using our hands behind. The first two exercises that we're going to do are going to help us with our leg strength so that we're able to stand up out of forwards roll with our feet and our knees tied together. So the first one we're going to do, and you'll need either a sofa or a chair for this one, is you're going to stand, legs tied together, arms out in front of you, and then you're going to sit down on the sofa and stand back up like this. Try not to bounce off the sofa, instead you want to sit, hold, and then use your legs to push yourself up. If you are finding this one a little bit too easy, you can try and find something a bit lower down. So if your sofa is a bit high up, it's going to be a bit easier. If you can find something a little bit lower, like a stool, then you'll find that you've got further down to go. So it will make it a little bit harder for you. Then we're going to go down onto the floor, and we're going to do shoulder stand, and then rock and stand up with our knees and our feet together like this. We're going to do 10 of each of those. Off we go. Let them run and hide, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. So the final two exercises that we're going to do are very similar to the last two, but this time we're going to do it on just one leg. So it is quite tricky, but give it a go and see how you get on. The first exercise we're going to do is lifting up one leg horizontal, and then you're going to sit down on the sofa and then push it back up with a single leg to stand. Try and keep your leg up high rather than dropping it down. The second exercise that we're going to do is a rock the shoulder stand, and then we're going to push back up onto just one leg like this, and then back to shoulder stand. If you're finding that's a bit too easy, then you can try and stand up completely like this. But we are going to be doing 10 of each, so do whatever you feel capable of.
Moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and the broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. Different breed, 'cause what we got is timeless, we supersede. And we hold in the key, yeah, we're tight as can be. We're rolling, just like we please. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. We're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna live